Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am 18 and a half weeks pregnant. By the time you're seeing this, I'll probably be closer to 19 weeks. And I'm gonna give you a pregnancy update for weeks 16, 17, 18, or 17, 18. A lot has actually changed now since my last pregnancy update. First of all, you can definitely tell I'm pregnant now. When I'm going out, people who didn't know I was pregnant previously and see me are like, oh my gosh, are you pregnant? So you can definitely see the bump has grown. It's still smaller than my last pregnancy. So I found like the first time around when I got pregnant with my first son, I was way younger, really fit. I didn't even have anything close to a bump until like week 30 almost. So it was really, my bump grew really small. With my second, it showed a little bit sooner. With my third, like my bump showed almost right away. And the sun is coming back and like in and out, so that's what the light changes. But anyway, so my last pregnancy, because I had 3 under 3, I didn't have much time between pregnancies to like tighten up and things like that, so I just showed a lot sooner as my abdominal muscles were a lot, I guess, looser or weaker. But this time around, I've had like a 5 or 6 year gap almost, and I've done a lot of working out. And so I think that has contributed to the fact that my bump is just way smaller than it was with my others. But anyway, it is sticking out now. You can tell by the end of the day, after I've eaten throughout the day and all of that stuff, it's way bigger at night, obviously. Okay, so what has changed? Number one, I'm starting to get itching. So I do have stretch marks quite a bit actually from my previous pregnancy, my first one. And always it starts to itch around the stretch mark area as my stomach expands. So I've been hydrating like crazy with my moisturizer. I'm gonna do a pregnancy favorites video and I'll feature it in there. So just been moisturizing a lot. I also have been getting really horrible headaches. This kind of has come and gone throughout the pregnancy, but the past 2 weeks, it has not gone away at all. It's just been really, really bad headaches. Now, as far as weight goes, I think I actually lost weight. Again, I'm not weighing myself, but as far as appearance goes, clothes are fitting a little looser. I think a big thing for that is I'm still not eating as much as I should be. I find that I just don't tolerate food, or I don't want to eat until around 12 or 1 o'clock. So by the time I actually eat, I've fasted. Just not trying to lose weight or anything, but just because I don't want food, I fasted for like 16, 17 hours, which then gets me into the fat burning mode. I also am working out throughout my pregnancy as much as I possibly can. Again, not with the goal of losing weight during pregnancy or looking thin. That's never it for me. For me, it's I like working out and staying fit during my pregnancies to one, have a good labor and delivery, 2, have a quick healing postpartum, and 3, it's not healthy in my opinion to kind of just sit stagnant and eat junky food throughout pregnancy, because it all affects baby. Blood sugar and insulin and all of that can cause baby to be larger and a little unhealthier. So it's all for the baby, but coincidentally, as you're working out and things like that, I do find that my weight just seems to be dropping a little bit, but midwives aren't concerned. Okay, I did have a midwife appointment, my first one at week 16, so 2 weeks ago, and it was virtual. The day that I was supposed to go in for my midwife appointment, it was a brutal snowstorm. Couldn't even get out of my driveway. There was so much snow, so we ended up just talking over the phone, which I found to be kind of useless or pointless. We didn't really talk about much. I brought up the fact finally that I had bleeding and cramping quite a bit early on, and she didn't even say anything about it. Yeah, so I felt like it was kind of a pointless appointment. I didn't get answers to questions that I had, not because the midwives aren't fantastic, they are, but it's just hard when you're doing a virtual appointment. It's just, I feel like, what's the point? They obviously didn't look at my uterus size, they didn't measure my belly, they didn't weigh me or check baby's heartbeat because I wasn't in person. So none of that's been done, but I do have another appointment in 2 or 3 weeks. I also am finding out the gender next week, so we are so excited for that. I have a strong feeling it's a boy, but we will see. Okay, so another thing that I've been noticing a lot and I've been loving is movement. Baby has been so active. I have been feeling kicks since week 16. So for the past 2.5 weeks, kicks moving. I feel flips. I'm feeling all of the things right now. My husband's got to feel a couple kicks already. So baby's active, and I'm feeling it all. So it's always exciting in the early stages to feel baby move. You get so sick of it as they get bigger and it gets painful and uncomfortable. But for now, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, so that's been good. Another thing that I've been noticing during this pregnancy, which is a little bit different than my other ones, is that my skin has been better, like less acne than I would normally get. Also my hair, like normally I would get a lot of hair fall around my, like this area here, like the frame of my face, but it's actually been the opposite. It's been growing a lot, which is nice. So I feel like my hair is a little more healthier, thicker, more luscious, which I think has to do with my diet and the fact that I have just completely balanced my hormones so much more than in the past, and all of that. So that's about it. Now, the last thing I guess I should mention are maternity clothes. I still have maybe 3 or 4 maternity outfits. Nothing fits me comfortably, so I really need maternity clothes, but there are no maternity stores at all where I live, like at all. So everything has to be ordered online. I've ordered a lot online and they have been so uncomfortable, or they haven't been fitting well, or like I'd buy leggings and they're completely see-through. So I've just been buying and returning, and I haven't been able to keep anything except for some outfits from Pink Blush. So I wanted to do a maternity try-on haul, but I only have like 4 items. So I'm not even, or 3 items. I'm not even sure if it's worth it at this point. So I'm gonna wait till I can collect a few more items and then do a proper haul. But yeah, it's been really hard to find something. If you guys have maternity stores where you are, like, you are so blessed. I don't know what has happened. We used to have quite a few, and then over the past few years, they all just shut down. And then with COVID, my last like 2 that I really loved shut down as well. And here we are, no maternity stores at all. So it's been a little bit hard for me now because I'm living in sweatpants, as you'll see in this video when I show you guys the bump. Like literally sweatpants is all that fits, and they have to be really loose, and then my loose t-shirt. So it's getting uncomfortable. And then even when I'm sleeping at night, I'm literally going to bed in TMI in underwear because none of my pajamas fit, and I'm so uncomfortable at night, and my bump is hurting and it's cramping, and I'm like, you know what, I just need good maternity pajamas and stuff. So yeah, just been a lot of aches and pains, have not been able to get good maternity clothes, have definitely been in a mood and a funk because the weather's so garbage here. It's so cold and snowy. So I am so excited to get to the end of spring, early summer phase with this pregnancy and just be able to get out, go for walks, go for hikes, go for picnics, go swimming, just doing fun stuff because I'm so done with winter and it's been really affecting my mood. But I don't know what else to update you guys on. I think that's everything. Yeah, it's about it. My skin has been super dry, so I've been like soaking in moisturizers and stuff, but yeah, my skin has been really dry. Even my hands are like, it's just like you can see like the dry, maybe you can't, but there's like a lot of dry skin. It's just the weather, and I'm naturally prone to the dry side of things. So I'm always like hydrating, just trying to keep my skin moisturized. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the bump for, I guess, almost week 19. I'm almost halfway, everyone. I'm so excited. And next week when we find out what we're having, we will be doing some kind of gender reveal. I haven't really planned it out yet, but I will let you guys know. So it will be exciting. We will do a gender reveal so everybody can see what we're having. I really feel like it's a boy, but I am hoping for a girl. And I know that people always say, I get this all the time, just really quick, when people ask me what I want. And I'm like, I just really hope it's a girl. And everyone's like, oh, well, as long as it's healthy. And of course. But now that I have 2 boys and a girl, and my boys get on my last nerves, like they are just so wild. I just want a daughter because my daughter that I have is really calm, and she'll just sit for hours doing her own thing, and it's just so much easier. Not to mention she's really wanting a sister, and I grew up with 4 other sisters, and I cannot imagine my life without them. If I did not have my sisters, I don't know what I'd do. And when I see all my friends or cousins that only have brothers and no sisters, that's all they ever say is, I wish I had sisters. So I want my daughter to have a sister. So I really am hoping it's a girl. Obviously we'll be still happy if it's a boy, but I am hoping for a girl. And I'm putting that out there honestly. Of course, again, at the end, we want a healthy baby, but you can still have a preference, and I do, and we will see. But yeah, I don't know. I have these instincts. I always had it with my others, and I was right each time. I just had a feeling of what it was. now I just feel like it's a boy, but I hope I'm wrong this time. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna show you guys the bump really quick, and then that'll be it. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. And yeah, there's not much change, but I will show you anyway. All right, so I guess I should untuck the shirt. So these sweatpants are pretty loose and comfortable, but here's the bump. See if I can, so here's the bump for 19 weeks. So there's definitely like a bulge now, so you can clearly see it. But I think it's still pretty small. Like I can hide it if I have like a loose shirt and I just do that. You can't tell. So it's still hideable, not that you want to hide it, but yeah, it's definitely expanding. See if I can give you more of a visual. In the front, and then this side again. These aren't the best clothes to be doing this in, but there you have it. So that's the bump. All right, have a wonderful day.